Hello, everybody. I want to do a March Nichol Kessinger reading. Of course, I have to say all alleged, my opinion, not facts, for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so let's do this. I did shuffle before I started the video. I'll do a couple more. Nichol Kessinger. All right, you guys. So I kind of want to state before I do this that, I had confirmation that she definitely watches these videos. She is obsessed with watching all YouTube videos regarding herself. So with that in mind, let's continue. We'll do all the cards out first. Oh, yeah, this is confirmation already beating yourself up over children who has died. All right, let's move on. Oh, this woman. Happiness overshadowed by death. Dreams have been dashed through her own means. The cross over the snakes means evil. This is definitely about Nichol Kessinger. And yeah, okay. Affecting her health, her heart, like feeling like Rapunzel, like being kept within a confined space, which is what she deserves. Mice, and the book is a secret is eating at her, but only because it affects her. The snake and the lilies, a disruption of peace and tranquility. Oh, this is definitely her. Oh boy. Okay, so the clouds over the ship, no matter where she goes, she knows that this will always follow her. All right. So, like I said before, she is definitely following these readings. Also, Zawaki. And other ones too. There's this other one that she's just started watching. He's an attorney. It's not showing me the name of it, but there's another one that's just started that she's definitely following, as well as Zawaki, as well as mine. It's really making her very upset, which is whatever. This is your karma, girl. So you know what, you guys, do me a favor. If she's watching this, please subscribe and comment on this video. But we have to do it. Tell her what you feel, but you have to do it in a way where you're not going to get shut down by YouTube. Okay, you guys? I mean, just get it off your chest, put it in the comments subscribe to my channel, because she is definitely watching me. And she's watching Zawaki, and she's watching somebody else currently right now. I don't know who it is, but it's definitely an attorney. It's an attorney. So anyway, let's move on. What's in store for Nichol Kessinger for March? The walls are closing in on her. Increased depression, increased addiction issues. Now I see alcohol, but mostly as well I see narcotics, and I'm kind of curious to see if that's oxy. Wouldn't that be interesting? But she's definitely circling the drain, you guys. Things are closing in on her. Also, with her drinking and narcotics use, she has become more aggressive, which is predictable. When that happens, that's predictable. Her current boyfriend, who I spoke about before, this month has been, this last month, and what is it, 1 week into this month, it's been pretty difficult, and he's getting tired of her nasty attitude. Lots of arguments. She's at a crossroads. So she really doesn't have anywhere to go, you guys. She's stuck in the place of where she's at. She's in solitude. She's working from home. She's got addiction issues. And she's watching, she's obsessed with YouTube videos, right? Which makes her super upset. No motivation, very depressed. But you know what, you guys? She's reaping what she's sowing. So, you know what? I would almost think that if she were to go to prison for what she has done, that might be more freedom than what she's, dealing with now. I'm just saying. What do you guys think? So, she's been working from home. She has absolutely no motivation, and she's getting in trouble with that. She's not productive. She's not being productive. But at the same time, she still feels entitled, if that makes sense. And she likes playing the victim, right? So there's no accountability for actions. She doesn't, all in all, which really makes me sick, you guys, is that we all saw it with the police videos, with the interrogations and interviews, that there was no sorrow for loss of life with Shanann and her babies. But now it's different. There's still no sorrow for them, but now she's angry. Her anger is manifesting more and more, which is going to get her in trouble, which is why I think that something is brewing, you guys. There's something brewing up within her. And she feels angry. She's entitled. She still doesn't see anything wrong with what she's done, except for how it has affected her up to this point. She thought, you know what, you guys? She thought that by now everything would have smoothed over, right? It hasn't. It's getting worse for her. She's circling the drain. She's circling the drain. And pretty soon, she's going to end up in the drain. And she's going to have to account for these actions or lack thereof. Because she really, what she has done was cast doubt over herself by not cooperating. When she deleted all of her stuff on her phone, that did nothing but drum up more suspicion towards her. And it's all coming together right now. It's all with everybody's YouTube videos and people really getting upset with the fact that the DA didn't investigate her further, which is unreal. This is so absurd. It's crazy how the DA didn't investigate her further. So currently, she feels as if she's like in an ocean, floating in cold isolation, being circled by sharks. That's what she feels like right now. She's agitated. She's depressed. She's scared. And this is all a big brewing pot of something going to happen, right? She's going to make a mistake. She's feeling impending doom. And she knows that she's spiraling out of control. You know what gets me, you guys, is the lack of remorse. Even, it's like during those police interviews, I'm like, there's a complete lack of remorse for the loss of life of Shanann and her babies. And what kills me is that the investigators, now there's one that's still investigating that has her file, and he is just like keeping information going. But what kills me is the fact that it's like, and she doesn't want people to know this, okay? This is like a secret, like, right? It's like the morning of the murders, you guys. And this is what she doesn't want to get out. The morning of the murders, there was no communication between her and Chris. No communication until that afternoon. But if the investigators or anybody else were to look at their phone records, that's completely abnormal, right? That's a secret she doesn't want to get out, that she doesn't want people to know. So, because that shows a pattern up until that point. So she had to have known something that morning, right? Because there was no communication between her and Chris that morning until later on in the afternoon. I mean, if there was, I don't see any communication that morning, which they normally did. But if there was, it was very little, you guys. It was like a stark comparison to what they did before. Look into that. She does not want that looked into. That's what's on her mind. It's like, I hope nobody does that. I hope nobody looks at that comparison. Oh, this lady, very self-absorbed, very plays the victim easily herself, just to manipulate what she wants out of people. But that's all she's got right now is to play the victim. All right? Because she doesn't have anybody on her side. Nobody wants to be affiliated with her. Nobody wants to be her friend anymore. Even Jim. You guys, even Jim. Currently, and I feel like this is fairly recently, Jim is all like, yep, nope, I'm done. I'm done with this stuff. And I think, you know what, I should do a reading on Jim. But I really feel, I mean, this is just coming from the what I'm feeling from this reading is that he felt used, okay? He felt seriously used by this woman. So the month of March is not very fun for her. She's going through a lot of people um, turning their backs on her, her feeling like things are closing in on her. Her addiction issues are becoming more of a snowballed thing. It's getting bigger and bigger. I'd be curious to know. In fact, maybe I should do an Ask Eleanor session regarding if she is addicted to oxys. Wouldn't that be interesting? Is that where Chris got the oxys? You know what I mean? I feel like from the last Ask Eleanor session that I had, the first one, the last one, um, that it definitely came from her, but through someone else. But here's the deal. This is her karma, okay? You guys. Now she's addicted to narcotics, she's addicted to alcohol, she's not productive in her job, she's about ready to lose her job actually. Nobody likes her. Her boyfriend's about ready to leave her. I think she's making her bed and she's laying in it. What do you guys think? Again, like, subscribe, and share. With my subscribers, if you subscribe to my video or to my channel, I what I did before was an Ask Eleanor question, which is my pendulum, and you got to be a subscriber before I do it, though. So subscribe, ask a question. Next week, I'll do another Ask Eleanor session. Um, so make sure you do that, and we'll see what happens in February for Nichol Kessinger. Again, this is all alleged, my opinion, not facts, for entertainment purposes only. All right, thanks, guys. All right, bye-bye.